Alright, good morning everybody. Brian Morris here. Very early morning trading today as I am traveling. Actually, in an airport using mobile hotspot and their Wi-Fi, so it's kind of rough. But we got price that's broken a couple of resistance levels here, bounced down, and we got kind of a line bounce trade here, pretty consolidated area for the EMAs. Looking to go a little bit north here. Got in a few ticks later than I would have liked, but we'll see what happens. Again, this is pretty pre-market. This is around 6:50 a.m. Eastern Time. Price will not move very quickly. Couple of things going on here. Price did form a new support down here off of a previous resistance level. Gives us another indication that it could go north. What I would normally do here is move my stop up, since we've got a second candle that's formed. Move my stop to just below the first candle. Connection is very slow. Probably shouldn't even be trading with the without a decent connection here. See if it'll let me put it where I want. That's about right. So even if it does come back against us, we're only down 7 ticks. Six ticks. Something like that. And it came back to get me. Yeah, figures. Well, it's good. It's not good, but at least you can see an actual loss. I don't think I was recording. The other times I've actually had losers. I don't remember, but so here you can see a loser. Hoping that we can get another trade or two in and get back into the green. Mark these guys. I like to mark these so that I can go back and look at them later. And I'll need to change the color of this guy to indicate that it was a loser. But just goes to show, full disclosure, that not every trade wins. Every trader has losers. Even successful traders have losers. It's all a matter of how you accept it, how you deal with it. You take the lump, you wait for the next setup, and trust your system. Alright, after pausing the video there, we can see there that price moved up on me just as I originally anticipated. Had I left the stop where it was in the very beginning, we wouldn't be discussing losers. It is what it is. So you can see that there's some time that's been elapsed here. Again, like I said, I'm traveling, so there's a lot of pausing, and I'm trying to work it in as best I can with the opportunity that I have. Price went up and down, up and down. Well, up and retraced, up and retraced, up and retraced. And we're kind of at a place now where we're starting to move back down. It's kind of broken that visible trend line there. And we'll see what happens. It could come down and do a line bounce off that the thinner dotted EMA down there, which is a valid trade. Could come down to that previous support level. But it did break a It did break a support level up above, so it could be a continuation trade as well. I'm leaning more in the direction of an upside trade here. Let's get rid of this. Again, the connection is so bad. Let's wait and see what happens with this. This looks, in my opinion, to go more north, so we can kind of hang out and wait and see what happens with this. Let price do what it's going to do. We're in a good opportunity here to take a trade. One tick, a little bit shy of where I would have liked to get in. This just looks like it wants to go north to me, so we're gonna play that game. Could still come down and be more of a continuation, but I think I feel more comfortable going long here. And again, I could move this stop up now that we've got a second bar formed after the white candle, just below the previous candle. That first loser ended up being a -7 tick, by the way. A little bit of slippage against us there. So down $35 one contract on that first trade. And I hope for those of you who've been watching, I'm hoping this the microphone's a little bit better. The audio should be much better. Starting yesterday. All right, trade got filled there. So looks like we're up 10. So that was a 9-tick trade. Net positive 2 ticks. I'm sorry, after 2 trades. Plus $10. Back in the green. See if we can find one more. Get us back to where we would normally be for the day. Get those marked. And we'll wait and see what it sets up. Okay. So here we've got another trade. We're going short. Going short here. Looks like we've got a double top, and this is more of a price action. Price is bouncing off that resistance. Should look for a good leg down here. The one thing I worry about after these long moves, like the one that we just had that moved up, sometimes you get some consolidation before it starts moving again. You gotta be careful of that. And I apologize for the length of this video. This is a lot longer than what I would normally have. That first losing trade required me to take some additional trades. Alright, so now we've got a little bit more of a signal to the upside after that candle. I'm going to hang on just a little bit more in case we end up with a 3-tail, but if we do end up with a 3-tail candle, which is what looks like it could happen here, it's not valid unless it's down towards that bottom thick dotted green EMA you got down there. If the tails are touching that, then that's a valid trade, either the upside or the downside, depending on the formation of that 3-tail. Not up here where it is. So that would not be a valid signal to do much of anything. But if we can get a little bit of a move down, I'll move the stop. To form a 3-tail, it's going to have to touch that 72.5750. And then we'll move the stop down to break even if we can. This connection is very, very, very slow. Alright, we got a 3-tail forming here. Price is pushing down a little bit, but this could just be another consolidation. Might move this stop down. Try to get it to break even. Come on. Come on. A little bit more. Yeah, this connection is just bad. I really don't have any business trading in this without a decent internet connection. That's really about the only thing you need to trade is a good internet connection, and that's not what I've got right now. I've got it down here. Oh shit, it looks like we're at 1 tick shy of break even. I'd like to get it 1 tick below that entry line. That way, even if it comes back to get us, it's going to cover commissions. And oh shoot, didn't get it there in time. Alright, so we got minus 1 tick on that guy. That was just more of my fault for not being able to get where I wanted to because of the slow connection. But now we've got a better connection here. Looking to see what we're going to do here. I would this looks like this could be a leg down. We'll pause the video and kind of see what happens. Alright, still just kind of chilling here. We're at about 12:30 Eastern time. This actually looks like I would be more comfortable with this on a long position here. This looks like it's touched this area 3 times. It's a little bit of consolidation here, but we've had it touch at support level 3 times. So let's go long here. Got a good price on that long. Normally the entry would have been just above that white candle. Looks like we got about 2 ticks below that. Move the stop up since we got a second candle forming. And we'll kind of just wait and see what happens here. Hopefully we'll get in green on this one. If this trade can win it for us, we'll be back to where we would normally be for the day. And you just gotta trust the system. As you guys have seen, my system has been about 88% so far after 3.5 weeks, almost closing out the 4th week here. If you have one loser, you just gotta trust the other trades. And hope that you can get back into the green. If I were to have lost that second trade, I would have just been done. I'm not going to keep trading after 2 losers. Sometimes the market just has its own little attitude and doesn't want to cooperate. That's when we just close it out. Live to trade another day. But that didn't happen so far. Technically we have 2 losers because that one mistake I made with the well, it was a mistake, but it was also just a really slow connection that didn't really allow me the opportunity to put it where I wanted to. But we'll still count it as a loser, even though it was just 1 tick. Probably netted about a $7.60 loss on that one after commissions. Okay, we got it. I'll mark the trade so we can go back and look at it later in case we need to know where my trades came in and out. That's what this video is for also, but that's it for the day. Plus $50. Have a good day, everybody. See you tomorrow. Happy trading. Okay, so we're going to the log now. So we ended up with $50 for the day, which is 10 ticks. And we actually took, oops, wrong field here, 4 trades today. Technically, I screwed up and only won 2 because that should have been 3 and 1, but I will record it as I see it. So 50% there, so we had $50 today. Calculate those commissions. And so we netted almost $40. Only 40 cents off of what I'm trying to do, but we've had a lot of other days where we've netted a lot more, so at least it's not a losing day. Still $24 ahead of the target. One more day to close out the trading month tomorrow, which is a Friday. And, we're doing pretty good. Still that dropped my percentage quite a bit, having lost 2, but still over 80%. Can't ask for much better than that. Hopefully we've got some losers out of the way, and it was a first loser for a while. We've had 4 days out of 19 with a losing trade, but many more winners. And that's the way it goes. When you're looking at your equity curve at the end of the day, I mean, that's okay. Just like the stock market goes up, and then down, and up, then down. As long as your general trend is up, you're going to see some of those counter trends where you have a losing trade here and there. So anyway, that's all for today. I hope everybody has a good day of trading. Have any questions, you can contact me on Twitter at storm_trader, or you can email me at thestormtrader@gmail.com. Otherwise, have a great day. We'll see you guys tomorrow.